Third phase.
Third phase moon, Blake Cousins, we have incredible footage coming in from Florida, including a militarized combat scenario trying to shoot down some kind of UFO. But before we get to that, let's get to this. Chad Pomes submits a series of photos that could show for the first time an extraterrestrial alien captured on the Spy Point Link micro cam. Take a look at this. All right, we're looking at a series of photos here, and what comes into frame, we are taking a closer look at it, and it seems to be some kind of, some people might say, an alien makes a guest appearance. I ask you, what was captured in the series of photographs? You can see it seems that we're watching it in motion here as we put the sequence of photos together, and you can see whatever it is passes by at a quick pace. Yeah, you can see the actual flash of the light. It's lighting up whatever this being is. What is it? That's the question. And he noticed the way the deer definitely takes notice. He lifts his head up and basically makes eye-to-eye contact with whatever it is and wants to chase it down almost. It looks like in the next frame he wants to go after whatever passed in front of the camera. Here's a little insight from Chad Pomes, who submitted the sequence of photographs that were captured on Friday the 13th at 1:13 a.m. in the morning. Very interesting. Friday the 13th at 1:13 in the morning in Florida. He says that he was setting up his deer camera, and he's watching over his Spy Print Link Micro, which means it has a small antenna on it and it transmits the photos to his phone in real time. He says he was reviewing his deer pictures when he saw the picture that looked like someone in front of the camera. But the deer, he says, was standing there eating. He says it's impossible to be anything but from something not of this world. Well, that's a big question. We're not going to totally say that that's an alien being, what we're looking at, but notice the shape. It oddly resembles that, and it's very peculiar that this would flash out of nowhere. Yeah, and here are the sequence of photographs that were submitted to his iPhone or his phone link up to his basically deer cam, and whatever he captured does seem that there is something that definitely passed in front of it. Can you make out what kind of animal it possibly could be? What could we rule out here? Yeah, definitely ruling out any kind of ground rodent. It's too high up there. It definitely seems to be maybe like a short gray alien, maybe 3 feet high. So there is a close resemblance to that. Yeah, 3.5 to 4 feet high. It definitely, I don't think, is another deer that's stepping into a frame here, but whatever it is, it does resemble possibly the arm, the shoulder of an alien gray. I wish that whatever it was stepped a little closer to the deer so we can make out exactly what it is, but it is something in motion, something moving from left to right. Yeah, if animals could talk, that deer might have something to say. A close encounter with the gray. It's cool. I like this. It's real. What we're looking at is a actual frame of photos, and there's no trickery going on here. What we're seeing is a real deal, and it's a good submission. We got to share this. Run the sequence of photos again, and look at this in real time. It's almost, you can see this thing catches the deer's attention as it's eating, and then it kind of like wants to chase after it. It's interesting to note that it is at 1:13 in the morning on Friday the 13th, just a few days ago, earlier this week, and now we're watching this Sky Point cam that captured these incredible sequences. So he states that he caught this on his trail camera, and basically he's looking for any feedback. We're gonna get, I'm sure, a lot of response and a lot of people's opinions exactly what this is. Chad, you stay tuned and take a look at the comments. I'm sure a lot of people are going to give their opinions, because whatever it is, we find it very curious that whatever set off this camera was in motion, and it just seems very strange indeed, whatever it could be that set the motion camera off. But whatever it is, it possibly could be something otherworldly. Now, take a look at this incredible footage coming in from the Middle East. Watch this. Let's pull that video up again, and what's going on in this? It looks something like out of a movie like Independence Day. An unidentified flying object evading without even being hit.
Look at that.
A mass assault. What's going on here?
Yeah, look at how it approaches, and they just pick up on the gunfire, and it seems to basically evade every hit. And it banks back and it turns right. It seems to be taunting whatever's going down. Look at that. It shoots there and it bobs up and down like something that we've never seen before. Is this a military drone just playing tactics with this army gunfire?
Now, if we're looking at this again, you can see this thing making incredible maneuvers from left to right. It almost remains stationary for a second and then picks up incredible speed. It almost seems like it has what is known as precog, almost a premonition of where the fire is coming from and evading it before it even happens. It's like one step ahead of the military onslaught here.
Yeah, it's a good observation there, Blake. Could this be something that we haven't seen yet? New assets that the military is just basically showing for the first time. This looks like that we're not even capable of. And to see it like this within recent times and the capability of these things, it's astonishing.
Yeah, if there's technology like this in our assets that could evade fire and evade destruction from an onslaught of military bombardment such as this, it's basically boggles the mind. What is the technology behind this? Is it basically what we have in our drones today, like anti-collision? Or it must have some kind of artificial intelligence behind this to maneuver so quickly.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like we added a little brightness contrast, and you see a few times when this thing's banking around and this thing's glowing really hot white, it actually reflects off the ground. You could see some sort of reflection of the heat signature or whatever light's coming off of this thing. It's really there. This is not a special effect that was put in, or it's CGI. No way. This thing's a real deal, and man, I'm impressed.
Yeah, it's like one of those bad movies where you have the bad guys shooting at the good guy with hundreds of fires of rounds at him, and the good guy never gets hit. And this is one of those cases. But is this possibly some kind of special effect or some CGI action going on here? It definitely,
I don't think so.
What I'm looking at here seems genuine.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm ruling out CGI. Leave your comments below. Could you guys do a little research and figure it out? Because I'm not seeing any of that right now.
I want to get your opinions below, and we've even got more videos coming in just a few hours. It's going to be pretty exciting, including the Area 51 raid happening within the next 48 hours. So stay tuned to Third Phase Moon. We've got people on the ground that's going to give us the updates of what is about to happen. We'll be finding out right here at Third Phase of Moon. Keep your eyes on the skies, everybody. Brett, any last words here?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's within 48 hours, we're basically going to be seeing the showdown at Area 51. Let's hope we see something like these unidentified flying objects that we're seeing around the world. This would be something pretty impressive.
That's right. It's going to be a busy day over there, and be hydrated, bring your water, and, just respect the law. That's the main thing. But enjoy yourself. Now, keep your eyes on the skies, everybody, and have that camera ready, because I got a feeling things are going to be going down real soon. We'll see you again next time.
Base. Base. Of moon.